We're back with another perfect manager on the channel, ladies and gentlemen, and today I've decided I want them to build a dynasty. I want them to stay at the same club for 50 years. So we've locked our manager at Leicester City. Great facilities, a good financial backing, and a decent stadium. Can he go on and become one of the all-time greats in the managerial game? Let's go. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Lewis Connolly who is our gentleman today, and there he is, mid-journeyed out of his mind, English, 20 years old. His transfer to Al Hazem is in 2073. Let me tell you, that wasn't easy to sort out. I failed multiple times, but I persevered and we managed to make it so. There's his attributes as mentioned. He's at Leicester City. They've got great training facilities, great youth facilities, and a decent stadium under their belt. The King Power Stadium, could they potentially move to the Lewis Connolly Stadium during his tenure? As you can see, the Premier League, the FA Cup have both got one apiece, and we've got 3 Carabao Cups. So over the course of this experiment, I'm hoping we get over 10 Premier Leagues in 50 years. That is ambitious, but he's the perfect manager, and he's got a lot going for him. So let's aim big. 5 Champions Leagues, 5 FA Cups, 5 Carabao Cups. Can't say fairer than that. That is 25 trophies in 50 years. Very doable. Does a championship trophy count if he goes up this season as champions? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, on we move. Let's go quickly through to 2024 because, yeah, realistically, this is going to be a long one. Leicester are favourites to go up along with Leeds. Oh, wow. Look at that then. Southampton up as champions. Leeds on the same points, missing out on goal difference as champions, but going up automatically. 1 point further back, Leicester City, and they went up via the playoffs. And it was 4-1 against Blackburn and 2-0 against Norwich. And Lewis Connolly has got himself promoted at the first time of asking. The youth facilities have dropped. In terms of transfers, Leicester have made a few. Jaden Anthony, his biggest transfer, 24 years old. Not great. Let's hope his transfers are a little bit better as we start to get some regens coming through. But he's in the Premier League at the first time of asking. The season preview says 17th, the lowest of the 3 sides. Man City won the league, FYI. So let's go straight to 2025. Well, would you look at that? 48 points. Leeds on 45, Southampton on 43. All 3 promoted teams done phenomenally well. Leicester doing the best. Top half finish. Fair play to them. But look, there you go. 150 is their best player and quite a few in the 140s and 130s. Let's hope they can really kick on and start to get some good players in the next few years. In terms of the season preview is stating 15th. So ahead of Leeds and Southampton this time. But they've leapfrogged them. But the media don't think they're going to finish in the top half again. Well, let's hope they do. And what I'm going to do at this juncture is I'm actually going to jump forward 2 years to 2027 because we've got a long way to go in this experiment, and we are going to be going a bit more season by season when we start getting to the business end of things, when there's a lot of regens, a lot of new players, a lot of activity, the title race. But I think for now, 2027 is where we're going to go. Before we can do that, if you smash that subscribe button in the most aggressive way possible, which is what most YouTubers do, I mean, just press it. Just press the subscribe button and then stay up to date with the bell and all that. Yeah, so aggressive, isn't it, nowadays? Smash the like button, hit that subscribe, you know, just press it. Easy. Don't break your phone or your mouse, whatever device you're on. 2027. So they finished 11th the following season. Fair play to them. And then they finished 10th. So they've been 9th, 11th and 10th. They are straight up mid-table. And what an end to the season he had. 4 wins and a draw. Lewis Connolly is doing pretty well for them. And yeah, of course, he's not going to be breaking into a Legends, Icons or anything at this moment in time. Has he got... Get your dabbers out, ladies and gentlemen, for the Jayhuahua bingo round 1. And it's moaning at regen faces. And this poor bastard who is receding horrendously. Looks like he's about 70 and also got a skin condition. He's 16 years old. Born in 2011. I would have been 22 years old at that point. He's 16 years old anyway. Looks awful. Actually looks quite good. 171 potential. 101 current. Great hidden attributes. He's light-hearted. Light-hearted with good professionalism. Light-hearted looks all right then. Can't wait to do that as an experiment on the channel. Personality type. There's probably something else. It's probably something to do with adaptability or loyalty or something over here that's low that's probably making it light-hearted. But look at that. Pressure, consistency, professionalism, all good. Temperament, fair play. He's going to be a good player, this Leone Lambert. Who else we got in under 18s? No one. Oh, actually, George Webster, 162. He's fairly determined. He's not bad. Very good, actually. Look, 19 important matches. Bloody hell. 136. I mean, they've got a couple of all right players. I mean, Jean-Claude Meluenda, 142. Probably never going to get... He's fairly professional. professional though. Again, 16. Where are they getting all these? And 4 consistency is not great, but that'll improve. I'm really impressed. Get rid of this leadership. Been and gone on the channel, hasn't it? A few in the 120s. I mean, you could probably get a few £1 million, like £3 or £4 million for a couple of these. Anyone in the under 21 squad? Elson Marty, 157. Probably never going to get there. He's come through the youth academy as well. Scott Wilcock on loan at Wickham. He's good. What's his? 154. Not very good pressure or important matches. Still, not too bad. I'm impressed with some of these youth players that are coming in. In terms of the senior squad then, Charlie Ward, who's this guy? He's come through the youth academy as well in 4 years. Look at this guy. Another 171. 136 current ability. Again, great professionalism. Loyalty, 15. He's going to stay here for the long haul. Charlie Ward, we're at 2027 and I'm dilly-dallying. This is going to be well over an hour video. In terms of the transfers then, £90 million spent in the most recent season. And look at this. Marcus Leonardo. Marcus Leonardo is joining Leicester City. Fair play. They've done all right. They've done all right in terms of their signings. Rainier from Real Madrid. Yeah, he's not doing too bad. And he's recouping quite a bit as well. He's not massively in debt. I mean, this season he is. But he's not done too bad as old Lewis Connolly. He's media handling. He plays mind games and he's unflappable. No tendencies, unfortunately. And I don't think they get tendencies. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. We'll see. Anyway, so 2027, the media, where do they think they're going to finish with all those signings? And 12th. The media think they're going to be 12th and they finished 9th, 11th and 10th. So fair enough. That's quite accurate in my opinion. I won't be surprised if they go one better. Top half, I'm saying this season. We're going to go quickly to 2028. There we go. 9th, getting Conference League football because some kind soul has gone and won the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. And it was PSG. Arsenal coming runner-up. United have won the Europa League. So how are we getting Conference League football? But we are. We're in the Conference League, ladies and gentlemen. 52 points, finishing in 9th place. That is pretty good. Can we get a Conference League win? Because I didn't mention Conference League and Europa League in the list of trophies, but I would love us to do that. I can't get over this guy. Has he improved much? What was he at before? 170? Was he like 101? He's improved a lot in that season, I think. Not too sure. Anyway, in terms of, so look at this, £169 million spent. That was where we were last season. So this season's coming. So here we go. Darren Atkinson, regen, £12 million from Swansea. Worth a lot. Wonder kid. Professional wonder kid. Very good business. Datro Fofana. Is he joining for 35 million? Rubbish. Georgia Wusu. Again, I mean, that's even worse. I mean, he's free, at least. Marcus Leonardo joined for £26 million. Axel Silva. He looks all right. How much did he join for? 3 million. He's wanted by Plymouth on loan. So he's potentially a bit. 177. Very good. Very, very good. Daniel Vitorino for 40 million. Hello. 186. 153 current ability. We have a wonder kid, ladies and gentlemen. £40 million for Daniel Vitorino. What an absolute signing. Stefan Bajegic, real person. Oscar Mingueza, real person. Wayne Burke, regen, 1.4 million. Again, worth quite a bit. 150. Pretty good though. I mean, to be honest, flip him for a profit. That's what you got to do. Get those players in. Castello Kebe, he's real. £67 million. A fantastic player as well. What a signing that is. I tell you what, no wonder they finished in the top half. He has put his fork in the ground. That's not even a saying. I don't even know what to say. I'm all over the place. This season, James Trafford, reserve goalkeeper. Sebastian Chan, free from Manchester City. Not great, but for free, better than nothing. I'm impressed. With the signings last season. The media think they're going to finish 10th now. I think they're going to be better than that. Like, Lukaba's a great player. Daniel Vitorino. Oh, he's exciting. 2029 then, because they're in the Conference League. I want to see if they win it. Okay, so we finished 8th in the Premier League. And he did. Well, we've qualified for the Europa League. Aston Villa, have they just won the Europa League? Aston Villa have just won the Europa League. Oh, let's do it. We've done it against Başakşehir FK. It was a 3-0 win where Daniel Vitorino, oh my God, he's got even better. 170 out of 186. This guy, he's going to move. He's got Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, PSG. He's got them all over. Real Madrid, I'd say, because of Portugal. Just because they like a Portuguese player. Do they? Ronaldo. A City like a Portuguese player. So do PSG. Anyway, as I'm telling you now, he's going to one of those big teams. Definitely going to one of those big teams for a big profit. And I'll be disappointing because he's been bloody good for them. Scoring Jakub Kaminski, real person, very versatile, each wing. And Brian Ocampo with his pink hair. Fair play. So they've won the Europa Conference League. Fantastic stuff. Key player is Daniel Vitorino. In terms of the senior squad, we've got Darren Atkinson, who they bought from Swansea, who's now at 165. How much has he improved in a season? His ambition's now at 20. That wasn't at 20 before, I'm sure it wasn't. Bloody hell. Julian Malmelander. Charlie Ward is wanted. Oh, and he's transfer listed by request for £64 million. With 15 loyalty. Where's your loyalty, Charlie? Where is your loyalty? Shame on you, Charlie. Shame on you. Marcus Leonardo's been loaned out because they don't need him because they've got Daniel Vitorino. They've got some bloody... I mean, Scott Wilcock, we saw him before with his big hair. Remember him? He's been on loan loads and he's at 136 out of 154. He's not bad. Hopefully they can get a bit of money for him. But they've got some good players. And yeah, some good players coming through. 8th in the league. Season preview says 7th in the league. Go on. Can they go a step further? They're in the Europa League. Hang on. Not even checked the bloody transfers, have I? That's fun. Because Kaminsky, we've seen him score in the final. Oh Hyun-Yu, Konaya Boyce Clark, reserve goalkeeper, and Daniel Gore. Okay, so we're in 2029. We're in Europe. Let's go to 2030. I'm sorry this is getting a bit long, but I'm deep diving into some of these players and I'm having a ball already. And only 7 years in. So it's going to be a long one. Hopefully you're having a good time. Hopefully you're enjoying all the detail that we're going into. In terms of Leicester, oh my God. They've just finished third. Did they win the Europa League? They didn't. They didn't win the Europa League. Didn't get to the semis. They lost to Real Sociedad in the quarter finals. But they've just finished third in the Premier League, which feels a bit out of nowhere. I mean, Daniel Vitorino, this guy, he's wanted by Man United and Real Madrid. Of course he bloody is. Of course he is. Please, if he goes, he's got to be over 100 million. Like, have they played him at right back? Was that there before? Hopefully there's an eagle-eyed viewer who saw if that was there before. I can't be bothered to go back. Should I go back? No. Someone can let me know in the comments. He's going to leave. He's going to leave just as we're breaking through in the Champions League. Darren Atkinson is at 179. He's reached his potential. He has got £12 million. What a signing he was. Unbelievable. Who else have we got? Axel Silva. We saw him, didn't we? In the other season. £3 million. He's got better. Where's he at? Yeah, 177. Yeah, we saw him on the come up, didn't we? They've got a few regens coming through here. 18, Filip Zaberski. They've just bought him for 4.5 million from Ludogorets. Well, they just bought him. Yeah, lots of young players. Charlie Ward never got that move. He's unhappy about failing to challenge for the Europa League. Shows the ambition, doesn't it? Shows the ambition. He's 15 ambition, and it shows his loyalty because he stayed. Let that be known. Let that be known. In terms of transfers, 110 million in, 91 million out. So we're just going to go and quickly just have a quick skim through some of these. Any regens? What is this guy? He looks better than he is, actually. I just got a little bit sort of taken aback. He's a defensive midfielder, isn't he? He's a deep line playmaker. Good anticipation, good bravery, good composure. He's got a lot of good greens. I'm not sure he's driven. He's got fantastic potential ability. 180. Oh, 5.5 million. They bought another superstar. Severino. Again, what's with these positioning? How much did they pay for him? £21 million. Where have they bought him from? Red Bull Braganto. Someone in Brazil. Sorry, don't know who that is. 176. 163 current ability. He's basically their ambition 20. 8 million for this guy. Mohamed Huertes. Again, 172. They've got so many superstars coming through. Joe, another one. 2.4 million. And this guy, 164. Pretty good. Rodrigo Roca, 2.3 million. 188. Where are these players being regen from? I mean, obviously, these other clubs. Lucas Chevalier, real person. Lauren, real person. No face. We saw Filip Zaberski. Evan Rendersund. He's already brilliant. 174 again. How many 170s and 180s they got? They're going to win the league. They're going to win the league in like the next 5 years. Daniel Vitorino can leave. Honestly, Daniel Vitorino could literally leave. What a transfer window that is. There's a few that are a bit him-is, but you'd be buzzing if you bought those players. Anyway, off we move. Only third in the Premier League. Only 6 points off the pace. 2031. Are they going to win? Where's the media going to say? 7th. Vitorino's in there. So's bloody, what's his name? Darren Atkinson. Vitorino's going to leave. Daniel, stay now. Baby, you have not got to go away. I don't think I can take the pain. 5th. Do you know what? An overachievement of 3rd. I think they've got about the same amount of points. Similar amount of points. Arsenal have won the league again. Mikel Arteta still in charge? Of course he is. Pep still at Chelsea? No. Thomas Tuchel's there. I tell you what, quickly, before we forget, let's have a quick Ralph watch. Unemployed. Been at Charlton, Hull, Fulham. Come and be the assistant manager for, what's his name? Lewis Connolly. So there's been no other trophy wins. Daniel Vitorino's still here. He's not wanted. They've lost their interest. Daniel Vitorino is one of the best players in the world. And my, oh my, what a player he is. But Marcus Thuram, £22 million. Seems like a bit of a poor deal for me. Danilo van der Hart, they've just spent £40.5 million for him in January. Didn't do great, but he's come straight into the team at left back. 174 again. Is this Seyfal just regenning people at 174? Is that like the 3rd or 4th time I've said 174? 4. João Virginia, goalkeeper, real person. Demba Diop is regen, 162. Look at his hiddens. Light-hearted. I don't know. I mean, light-hearted doesn't seem like a good personality type, but that looks a phenomenal personality type. He's only just booked. When's he been bought? January again? 25th of January. He's selling people. Sammy Baybrook, Luke Thomas, Daniel Gore, Brian Ocampo. I don't know. Anyway, English Premier Division. The media think they are going to finish 7th again. 7th again. But hey, Champions League football. He's up there. 2032, here we come. Oh, down in 7th. We've actually fallen away. Newcastle have just won the league, and it's Sergio Conceição who's in charge. Champions League football for United. No trophies this season. He transfers. Oh no. 1 second. Hang on. £282 million out. Charlie Ward, £86 million. He's gone to Tottenham. Scumbag. I mean, the writing was on the wall for him. Disloyal. 15 my arse. Disgraceful. Hang your head in shame, Charlie. Who do you think you are? 10th? You deserve to be 10th. Yeah, take a step down from Leicester. I hope you rot. That's a bit aggressive, isn't it? Who else has gone? Oh, Daniel Vitorino's gone to Real Madrid. £476 million. Well, look at him. A great set of hiddens. 186 potential. Look at his polygon. Look at his attributes. He's so good. Did he go in January? He did. God, it all happened in January, didn't it? Daniel. Who have they bought in then? Martin Darday. Meh. Joseph Reynolds. $500,000. He's crap. 133. Vatroslav Draskovic. 1.4 million. 176. He's fantastic. 125. He's got fickle personality, so not the worst. Sounds worse than it is, fickle, to be honest with you. He might do something. Danilo Libera for £65 million. He looks okay. 18 years old. Resolute, not bad, good finishing, and he's 196. Well, have Leicester just done the heist of the century? Is it Seth Rollins in disguise over here? Wrestling fans will know. They've just sold Daniel Vitorino. That my heart broke a little bit when I saw that 176 million. Because he was so good, my heart did break a little bit. And I think Daniel Liberio, despite his face, I think he's just put it back together again. He's not played much. And I think that's why Leicester have finished 7th. He's in the under-21s. But how good is his current ability? Sorry, I've lost all 131 current ability. 131 current ability. Get him out on loan. 196. I can't believe it. 2032. Right. So we are. Let's go to 2030. Brief stop in 2033. I'm not even going to try and make this a shorter video. It's going to be as long as it's going to be. I might trim it down a bit in the edit, but it will be as long as it will be. 6th in the league, getting Champions League football. Hold on. They've won the FA Cup. They've won the FA Cup 1-0 against Tottenham. And where's Charlie Ward? Charlie Ward gets a 7.4 in defeat. Have a bit of that, Charlie. Whee! Have a bit of that, scumbag. Mohamed Daramy with the goal. So yeah, there you go. They finished 6th in the Premier League. They get Champions League football. How have they got Champions League football? Because they've won the Europa League. They've won the Europa League 3-0 against Aston Villa. Junior Krupi with a brace. He was bought for 34 million from Lorient a while ago. He's been good for them. He is pretty good. Look how good he is. Who's this guy? Real person. 166 current ability. 162 current ability, sorry. 166 potential. Yeah, he's all right, isn't he? Mohamed Daramy, again, another goal. He's done well for them. Good signing. Free from Reims. Shrewd bit of business. Any transfer history. 59 million out, 99k in. Didn't spend a lot, did they? Didn't spend anything. Why didn't they spend anything? Well, he's gone. Hang on. I've just been praising his bloody prowess in the transfer market. He's been sold for 25.5 million to Real Madrid after not really playing much. He was bought for 40.5 million. He's got 174 potential ability. He's got 153 current ability. He's better than bloody 24 million. I mean, he's rising to 33.5. But that's not the point, is it? He's done some good business. Done some bad business. Whatever. 2034 then. Back in the Champions League anyway. 6th again. Back-to-back 6th. And look at that. Liverpool, Leicester and Chelsea all on 65 points. It's goal difference that split them. Tottenham finishing in 4th. So Lewis, what's his name? Lewis Clark? Charlie Ward, sorry. Charlie Ward has probably made the right move, to be honest. Probably made the right move. In terms of the players then, Danilo Libero, he's playing 9 caps, 6 goals for Italy. He's coming off the bench a lot for Leicester. But he's now at 150 odd. He's on the cusp of being in the first team. Evan Randansund, £9 million from Copenhagen. He's about to move to Man United. There's 40 odd million pounds that's going to come in. Yeah, he's just broken into the team as well. This is his breakthrough season, and he's off. Leone Lambert. Oh, famous famous hairdo, Leonie Lambert, or the lack of hairdo, should I say. He's at his potential of 171 now. He's a England international. Pep's in charge of England. Any other regens that we've seen on the way up? Damir Besic, meh. Victor Christensen's not a regen. Sepp Vandenberg, he's transferring out. He's joining Al Khaliji. Rodrigo Roca's up here at 187. He's been fantastic. For £2.3 million he was signed for. Darren Atkinson's still there. Transfer list by request for £72 million. Don't leave, Darren. Don't do it. Draskovic, saw him come through. Under 18s, anyone good coming through? Not great. Any under 21s? Couple looking all right. Not the best, but it is what it is. Anyway, 6th again in the Premier League, and the media think they're going to finish 4th now. They've actually got the centre-back pairing. That's how good they are. Who's this Corneliussen? Jeroen Corneliussen. Well, £51 million from Ajax. 187. Yeah, look at that professionalism. How many good regens are coming through in this save file? They're phenomenal. Only 35 then. Oh, wow. Europa League. They've won the Europa League again. A 1-0 win against Villarreal. Even Randansund, he turned United down. 11 loyalty, and he turned them down. My guy. That is what I like to see. Look, United and Leicester are alternating Europa Leagues at this point. And we finished 2nd in the league. Let that be known. 1 point off the pace, knocking Man City out of the title race, down in 4th. We're 1 point off the pace, and we lost the last game of the season. We were top. We were top of the league for a long time this season. No one in the top of the charts for Leicester. I feel like they fluked their way to 2nd place. They lost to Chelsea on the final day, who finished 9th. Danilo Libero, not really improved much. He's not played a lot. He's off the bench. Kevin Nolt. The transfer listed, because the club did not have a role for him to play. Severino, he's at 167. He's an emergency backup. How's he not got a role to play? They signed him for £21 million. He's barely even played for them. How's this guy not played that much over the course of 5-6 years? I thought that was a great signing when they signed him. I don't know. Anyway, we might win the league. Season preview. 3rd, the media think. Who's Leopold Querfeld? Real. Mikey Moore. Real. Yeah, so he's not spending loads. Actually bringing a lot of money in at the moment. Darren Atkinson left to go to Arsenal. Oh, and he won the league. He's unhappy. Why? Failing to challenge for the Champions League. He could have been the difference. Oh, Darren. Could have won the league with Leicester. Lucas Chevalier. He's gone to Man City. Lewis Hall went back to Bournemouth. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Signed for 14.25 million. Sold back for 10.25. Great business. 36 then. I think when we win the Premier League for the first time, I think we'll start to do some bigger jumps because we are so deep into this recording already, and it's going to take, and I don't know. Oh, what? 6th? United have just won the league. From 10th. United finished like 10th last season, didn't they? 8th. My apologies. 10th. 8th to 1st. We're down in 6th. I mean, we fell away at the end of the season. 2 draws and 2 defeats. In terms of past positions, we were top for one. They've won 2 Europa Leagues. They've won a Conference League. That's all we've won. And a FA Cup. That's all we've won so far. Leonie Lambert is the captain. In terms of the players, Libiero is now 22 years old. He looks amazing. Why is he not playing? Who's he playing up front? Randenshund. He's better. He's better. I'll give him that. But you've got the potential ability of 196. Anyway, there's £93 million in. And Joseph Ozachukwu, 28 years old, signed for £27.5 million. Kieran Horn, he looks £59 million, 138. What a rubbish signing that was. That is the worst signing I think he's done. Antonio Orozco, 27 years old, 6.25. That's better, 152. João Gabriel, again 27. Where's all the youngsters gone? Why is he signing mid-20s? Some experience needed, is it? Woody Williamson, 29 years old. £15 million out. Any familiar faces? No, it was Zaberski. Saw him knocking about, didn't we? He played a bit. Gone to Newcastle. That's it, really. Nothing really more to speak of. Where's the media think we're going to finish? 6th. We jump forward a bit more than 1 year. Let's go 2 years, 2038. So finished in 5th and then in 9th. Oh, they're falling away. No transfers. Cartel Yildiz. He looks all right. 148. Yeah. Miguel Crespo, 26 years old. Not even going to look at potential ability. Hikmet Gundogu. Again, not great. He's selling players, not selling players for massive money, to be fair. Joseph Ozachukwu here, 25.5 million. Have they made a loss? Yeah, they made a loss on him. I mean, crap. What's the point? What is the point? The media think Leicester are going to finish 4th. So they actually do think Leicester are actually doing all right. They've got Sergio Weber at centre-back and Rodrigo Roca at left-back. Have a look at the squad then, because they have got some good players. Danilo Libero has finally started playing. Oh my God. He's at 172 and he's wanted by Chelsea. Do not sell him. This is going to be his breakout season. 14 in 30 this next season. Golden Boot. There's my prediction. Golden Boot. Rodrigo Roca, 188. Kevin Nolte, 183. They've got a great side. They've got some really good players. They're better than 9th. They're so much better than 9th. A couple of signings. They could even win it. They won't win it. But the top 4 again. Top 4. I'm going to say top 3. with Danilo getting over 25 goals. There's your prediction. 2039 then. They've done it! They've won it out of nowhere. 7 points clear of Aston Villa, who are up there out of nowhere. Man United and Man City, who have won the last 3 between them. 7th and 5th, respectively. Not 25 goals, though, for, what's his name? Because, yeah, Danilo Libero. 182 he's at now. Barcelona want him. How did he do this season? 18 in 35. That's disappointing, to be honest. That's very disappointing. He should have done better than that. He should have done better. He's wanted by Barcelona. 25 in 37 for Italy. That's the kind of season that we want. Did they sign anyone else? This guy they signed probably would have played. Hugo Lekueshi. It's signing a bit older players at the moment. A bit disappointing with that, to be honest. But they have won the league. The media think they're going to finish 4th. So the media don't expect them to win the league again. Aston Villa are doing all right, aren't they? Here we go. Akio Kinoshita. Yep, he's good. He is good. Hopefully Barcelona buy him and not our guy. He's also pretty good. So we've won the league. I don't think we've got quite a good enough squad to win the Champions League. So what we're going to do, I'm going to jump forward 3 years now to 2042. See what's going on there. Wow. So we won the league, as you saw. And the following season, they only went and won it again by 5 points. Then third, Aston Villa winning the league. And then roaring back, winning it again. 5 wins and a spin to end the season. 85 points. The award goes to, well, Danilo Libero. He's still there at Leicester, thankfully. Has he made 196? 190. He's currently 28. Do you know what? He's underwhelmed. I was so excited. Do you know what? They never recovered. It took him a while to recover from Daniel Vitorino going, didn't he? How's Daniel doing? I miss him. What's his name? Daniel Vitorino. Real Madrid. Real Madrid. He's wanted by Al Hilal. He's 34 years young. He's torn it up. Champions League winner. He's won a Champions League. Anyway, Danilo Libero. He's done all right. I mean, look at his polygon. He should be scoring a lot more goals than he is. And there's, oh my God, we've won a Champions League. The current Champions League holders, current winners, beating Barcelona in the final. Have that, Barcelona. 2-1. Daniel Libero with the goal. Draskovic. Did we see him way back when? I don't know. But he's become a good player for them. 176. Yeah, a lot of good players. In terms of the transfers then, we've been 3 years, so anyone notable going out? Severino went to Tottenham. Finally, he's wanted by, Saudi Arabia, of course. Hugo Lekuish, he left. Rodrigo Rodriguez came in. He's 26 now. Lewis Shaw, he's 33. Malvone from Hellas Verona, again, a bit old. Augustine Okafor. Lamine Yamal. He signed Lamine Yamal. Jean-Noel Villain. There you go. They've won a Champions League. They've won a few Premier Leagues. And as you can see here, they've absolutely flown in terms of some of their players. Really have. Mark Way, come through the youth academy. 134 to 187 potential. He's only 17 as well. Jeez, he's only just come through. Probably been there a season or so. They've got a lot of good players. They've got a lot of very good players. Over 150s. Well, potential 150s. Loads. No wonder they're doing well. How many times are going to win the league in the next 5 years? We're going to jump 5 years now to 2047. Because this squad will have a very different look because there's quite a few that are sort of aging. There we go. Leicester won the league last time we were here, as we saw, and they won the Champions League as well. And then, it was Aston Villa. And Aston Villa again. So 2 in a row for Aston Villa. Leicester finishing second both times. Sheffield United up here getting Europa League football, finishing in 6th. It's all going on. Chelsea narrowly avoiding relegation here in 43-44. Chelsea are on the decline. You love to see it. And then out of nowhere, they got Europa League football. We've won the league again. Aston Villa down in 5th. Sheffield United getting Champions League football from 10th. Leeds Europa League football from 17th. I don't even know what to say. It's just all going on. And another league win. 5 points clear. Chelsea second. So Chelsea nearly relegated 2 seasons ago. Just finishing second. 5 points off the pace. 3-time Premier League winners Aston Villa in 4th. Bournemouth now getting Conference League football. Sheffield United finishing ahead of Liverpool. Tottenham down in 13th. And the current season, we're in 3rd. Man City won it. 4 points off the pace. We lost 2 and drew 1. Arsenal lost 3. Derby mid-table out of nowhere, where they come from. So Leicester, we've got 1 Champions League. We've got 6 Premier Leagues. We've won another FA Cup on our travels 5 years ago, 42-43, beating Aston Villa in the final. The Carabao Cup, we haven't won any. We lost 2 finals though, back to back, Sheffield United and Newcastle. Leone Lambert is still there. He's 36. This guy has spent his entire career here. He's wanted by Al Ittihad. He's been very good. 112 caps, 37 goals for England. Fair play to him. In terms of the senior squad then, Danilo Libero is still here. He's still here, and again, he's underwhelmed. He's underwhelmed really for me. Mark Way at 187. He's made his way to 187. Left his mark. Oh, have a bit of that, ladies and gentlemen. You love that. You don't love it. Sergio Weber is at 36. He's probably wanted by Saudi. Of course he is. They've got quite a few good players. Loads in the... Look at this. 3 at 176. They're just signing 176ers. This guy's a fringe player. How's this guy a fringe player? Wanted by Real Madrid. 262 games he's played for them. Xavier Martinez, 171. So many good players over here. In terms of the last few years then, I mean, they spent 160 minutes, 119.5 million out. Kevin Nolte went to Barcelona for 189 million pounds. He's now in Al Ittihad. He's a good goalkeeper, isn't he? Some reasonably big signings going on over here. Not loads, but we've seen the squad, and we've seen they've got some good players coming through. 150 odd million here. I mean, Loris Delforge, he's 24, 65 million pounds. Great signing. I mean, why can he? Yeah, it's weird he can play up there, but he can. So that is what it is. Third in the Premier League though after the most recent season. The season preview, the media think they're going to finish second behind Man United. Arsenal got quite a few in the Media Dream 11. Manchester United have got the 3 of the 4 defenders, and they've also got the goalkeeper. So 4 of the 5 back line are all playing for Man United, and no wonder they think they're going to finish first. No one in charge of Man United, funnily enough. They won the Champions League 3 years ago. So Leicester, so far, we've got 1 Champions League, we wanted 5. We've got 5 Premier Leagues, we want 10. We've got 2 FA Cups, we want 5. No Carabao Cups, we want 5. Europa League 2, Conference League 1, they're Brucey bonuses. We are 1 season away from being halfway through the experiment. We are going to jump another 5 years now to 2052, because otherwise this is literally going to be about 3 hours long. So we were here and they finished third, as we saw last time. Aston Villa in 4th. Man City won the league. The following season we were in 2nd, 2 points behind City, who won it, and then down in 4th, unfortunately. United winning it. Down in 8th. It's a rebuild that's required now. Then 4th, then 3rd. So we haven't won the league in the last 5 years. No Champions Leagues, no FA Cups. They won another Conference League in 2051. We did win the Conference League when we were in it. That's lovely, I suppose. No Carabao Cups either. Mark Waite is still here. Still a very good player. Who have we got? Have we got any good players? Mark Waite's the best. Lucien Toma, he's actually really young and good. He was signed for 38.5 million from Nottingham Forest. Dare say that would have probably been a relegation release clause. Man City want him. Do not sell him. Abdoulaye Cissé, he's 38, so he's on the decline. He was at Barcelona for a hell of a long time. He's retiring, actually. They've got some good players, though. Aidan Devaney is at 181. He came through the youth academy. Lovely stuff. He's 28 now. Daan van Breukelen from Feyenoord for free. Great signing years and years and years ago. Lewis Williams down here, midfield right, 176. Very good, 19.5 million pounds from Rangers. They've got a very good squad, but they've got some great potential or very aging. So, not sure. I mean, players like Xavier Martinez, he needs to be getting more game time. He's a good player. 163, 171 current potential ability. Play him, sell him, do something with him. I don't know. Right, we're in 2052. No trophies in the last few years. Media think they're going to finish 4th. Should we go to 2057? I think so. Yeah, so we were 3rd, and then the following season, 4th with Aston Villa winning the league again. Then we finished 3rd, Aston Villa down in 5th. I mean, it's all change up at the top. Arsenal winning the league. 3rd again, United winning it. Then Aston Villa again. We're now 5th. And then Arsenal won the most recent season, and we finished 6th, not even in the Champions League places. We've not won a trophy in a long time. Tell a lie, we've won another FA Cup in 2054, and we've actually finally won a Carabao Cup in 2055. Lewis Connolly has become a club legend, though. That is lovely to see. Mark Way is also a club legend. That's satisfying. It's a shame they've not really won much. I'm actually really disappointed. Mark Way still there. Lucien Toma, Adrian Bassioli. Who's this guy? He's out on loan. He looks good. 21 though. Resolute 181. I mean, is he going to get there? He's probably not going to get there because he's probably not played enough. Again, Kobianchi, free from AC Milan. Aidan Devaney, we saw him. Kyle Church, £24 million from Rangers at 22 years old. Potential world-class goalkeeper there on your hands. Not got loads of young... Well, actually, sorry, they've got quite a lot of youngsters. Look at all these guys out on loan. They're all the hits, surplus to requirements. He's at 155 out of 166. £10 million they paid for him. Pitar Lucian Berisic. He's a really good player. Like, I guess they could probably sell him if they haven't got any place for them, but, you know, what are they buying all these players for? Ridiculous. They sold £209 million. Artem Chernishev sold him for £107 million to Newcastle. Nikita Sorokin went for £70 million to Al Nassr. They've got a bit of money behind them. How much money have they got? Minus £41 million. Got no money to spend and strengthen this season. Nothing's really going to happen, is it? So he's peaked and he's now falling away. It's really disappointing. 2057, so another 5, 2062. Yeah, where were we? We finished 6th, which is disappointing. And then the following season, back up in 2nd, doing wonderfully well there. 5 points behind Arsenal. And then 2 points worse off the following season, but we won the league because everyone else was worse off. Aston Villa in 2nd. We have won the league again, and then Aston Villa bloody went and won it. 95 points. Oof. Look at that, Aston Villa, Leicester, Brighton as the top three. That's a lovely top three, isn't it? With West Ham up also in there. And then we've won again, taking it back from Villa. But again, did we? Because we got 8 points less than when we were second the season previously. I feel like Villa lost that rather than we won it. And then the following season, where we did win that one, 96 points. That is what I'm talking about. The most recent season, we've won it. 10 teams in Europe. Arsenal getting Champions League football from 10th. It's all kicking off. So, 9 Premier Divisions. We've got 5 FA Cups now overall. So we've won 4 in the experiment. Still only 1 Champions League, unfortunately. 6 Carabao Cups. That's 3 in the experiment. So we are moving closer to our target of our trophy haul. And we're in a bit of a boom period, ladies and gentlemen. Felix Kral is vice captain. £48 million from RB Leipzig a few seasons ago. He is ungodly. How good is he? 195. Not quite as good as Matey Boy, but I think he's performing at a level that is befitting. He's scoring about as many as the Italian. I can't even remember his name. I still remember Daniel Vittorino, though, don't I? Don't remember the Italian's name because he underwhelmed. Felix Kral, though. Look at that. 8.02. He's probably got Ballon d'Or written all over him. Players Player of the Year. Football of the Year runner-up. Oof, bless him. Bless him. So, let's have a quick look then. Who's the best players then? Anthony Kamitani, 197. They've signed him for 18 million from ATP. Someone come in for him. Somebody loan him. He cannot sit here and not get to his potential. He's already at 158. Someone's got to come in and take him off our hands. Henry Foster at 21 has come through the youth academy. 194. Fivos Psychogios, £26 million from AEK, a model citizen with 20 professionalism, 17 consistency. This might be the best of the lot. 191. When you're talking between 191 and 196, it's sod all. It's all about the nuanced details. And model citizen personality for Fivos Psychogios. Joe Hill, 5th. He's surplus to requirements. He's got a potential of 188. He was signed from Brighton for £47.5 million, and they now think he's surplus to requirements. He's never playing. He's played a bit this season though, all off the bench. Loan him out. For the love of God, loan him out. Lucien Toma, one of the best players. Jayhuahua Kayaido, left wing back, £47.5 million from Porto. Basioli never got there. He's 26. He's at 158. He's rubbish. Wanted by Brighton. You can't win them all, can you? I mean, Kobianchi, 180, the freebie from AC Milan. He's done all right. He's got there to 180. And we're still talking about players over 180 as potential ability. We've not even got into the 170s yet. I mean, look at Mehmet Aydin. Mehmet Aydin's at 174. Brilliant. He was signed for £112 million from Real Madrid. That's a statement, isn't it? And there he was. He was signed here, Mehmet Aydin, from Real Madrid. Same as Vicente Jr., 40-odd million pounds. He's asking to leave. Don't know why they've paid all that money for him. Lost trust in manager. £187 million out. Yeah, we've not been checking in on some of these players, so some of these we're not going to recognise. Oh wow, £236 million sold here. £58 million, Leon van den Belt, Jens Roland, Xavier Martinez went to PSG, then he left to go to Al Ahly. Players in, again, yeah, Patrick Quas, he's 26. He's now gone to Roma. £64 million. I've made a profit there. Okay, how are they doing financially? £75 million in the bank, £5 million, £84 million remaining in the budget. Media think they're going to finish top. And look at that. Mehmet Aydin, elite winger up front. Fivos Psychogios, Felix Kral, Lucien Toma, Alex Vina. We didn't even look at this guy. Who's this guy? 176. We didn't even get that far down. A resolute centre-back. Unbelievable stuff. And Kaido. We saw Kaido, didn't we? Yes, we did. They got half the media dream 11. Juice Church. World-class goalkeeper, Kyle Church. Yes, the signing from Rangers did become world-class. Is he at 180? Yes, he is. I thought he was. Unbelievable. Another model citizen. Can you believe it? Surely there's got to be another Champions League on the cards for this team. I'm really excited now. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to jump through. So there's 11 years left of the experiment. We're going to jump through 5 years now to 2067. And then we'll do the final 6 years in the final little stretch. We were here last time on 96 points where they won the league. And yeah, they've won the league again. 84 points. Oh, winning on goal difference from Aston Villa this time, but still winning the league again. And again, goal difference on West Ham. Aston Villa down in 7th. So they've won the Premier League on goal difference 2 seasons in a row. Unbelievable stuff. Then they've won it again, 4 points clear with Newcastle. And most recently, again, so that's 5 in a row on top of what was there previously. They won it this time by 11 points from Aston Villa. They won it from 11 points from Aston Villa. Brighton in 3rd yet again. The awards, Player of the Year, Mehmet Aydin, Felix Kral, Fivos Psychogios, top goal scorer. None of them for Leicester. Diego Fernando, who's this guy? 14 million from... don't even think we saw this guy last time. Was he even there? Yes, he was. He signed over 10 years ago. Another 180. So there we go. Anthony Kamitani. We saw him and he was going to go out on loan. And I said, someone get him on loan. They did not. No, he never went out on loan. Just carried on playing. He was broke into the first team. The following season he played and he never looked back. Felix Kral is still in the 190s and an absolute superstar to boot. Henry Foster did foster his potential. He's wanted by Barcelona. Fivos Psychogios, yeah. Joe Hill. Is he new? No, he's still there, Joe Hill. The £47.5 million from Brighton. Never made it past 150s. Emerson Mazuara is a fringe player. He signed for 2.3 million. Yaya Caido is still at 183. Contreras. Any youngsters? Jamie Norris. Who's this guy? He's been signed. No, he came through the youth academy. And another 170. Bloody hell. Brilliant stuff from Leicester. In terms of trophies, well, there's more. The FA Cups have been complete. They have completed the FA Cups. They've lost in the final to Newcastle, unfortunately, but they've won it the season previously against Arsenal. 5 FA Cups in the experiment. The Carabao Cups, have they also been completed? They haven't. They've only got 4 in the experiment, sadly. They've still got 1 Carabao Cup to go. You've got 14 Premier Leagues, so 13 of those in the experiment, so they have done that. 4 Champions Leagues. So we've got 1 Champions League and 1 Carabao Cup to go. They won 3 in a row. Barca, Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Most recently, Newcastle beating West Ham in the final, as you do, on penalties, no less. 2073 is the end of his tenure at Leicester, so we're going to go there now. But we have simulated on to see the legacy he leaves behind. So in 66-67 season, they were ahead on 94 points, as we saw. We were here. And then again, 85 points to Arsenal, 77. Beating West Ham by 16 points the following season. Then Arsenal by a point. 8 points for against Newcastle. 7 points against Tottenham. And 10 points in the most recent season. They've absolutely obliterated it. They've won like 10 seasons in a row, I think. Past winners. They've won 13 Premier Leagues in a row, 14 in 15 years. They won 3, 4, 5 back here. So what happened was it took them a while to get up there. They got a load of good players, and then out of nowhere, after all this rubbishness, went absolutely mental and got a load of amazing players and become the best team in the world. They only got 5 Champions Leagues. They only got 1 more Champions League, but that was enough. That was enough to complete the set. The FA Cups, they have got more than they needed, and the Carabao Cups was a failure. They did not get enough Carabao Cups. Felix Kral is still out at 37. Kementi's at 31. The squad is left in phenomenal shape. Still got loads of players coming. Look at this. 179 here, Aleo Latorre. 179, Christian Cicchetti. So lots of good youngsters coming through. They've been unbelievable. It's been a wild ride. Felix Kral's up there. Lewis Williams, Mark Way. Diego Fernando, who was there for a good amount of time, and they've won so many trophies. We've got a few seasons simulated on to see the legacy they left behind, so let's go forward to the end and see what legacy was left by Lewis Connolly. So he left in 2073-74, and that was the last time Leicester won the league. So it shows that the manager attributes can really make a difference. And since that time, to Leicester, 5 Champions Leagues, 21 Premier Leagues. They won it in 2074. Sorry, they did win 1 more. They won it in 2073-74. So they did win just the 1 more. They've won some Carabao Cups and FA Cups since. Cavalcante, Dan Short. How's the squad looking then? The senior squad is looking abysmal. I mean, it's not abysmal. It's still very, very good. Still got some fantastic potential players in there, but not like it was with Lewis. Lewis really did find some absolute worldies. And do you know what? With 20 judging player ability, 20 potential, negotiating, all that, and I guess that had a big impact. Of course, it was a bit of luck. I think finding so many of them so close together was very lucky, because he did have a good stretch after he won a few titles where he won nothing for well over 10 years. So it was very interesting, I think, that was how it sort of transpired. He's still a club legend. Lewis Connolly, there he is. 74, retired as a staff member. He went to Norwich as a manager after Al Hazem. Look, that's his bio. He won the Premier League Manager of the Year on 14 occasions, understandably so. Football of the Year, Leicester's Felix Kral, Favas, Mark Way won it quite a lot. Matt Garner did a lot for Aston Villa. Should we have a quick look at international tournaments? Who's won the Euros? Who's won the World Cup? Well, England have won 2 Euros. I can see that for a start. So we've got France, 2 for England there. Spain, Germany, Spain, Netherlands, Spain, Ireland beating France in 2056. Portugal, 2 for Italy, another one for Portugal. Wales, back-to-back runners-up. Second time they lost to France. Spain winning 2 on the spin, beating Belgium and England respectively, and then France beating England most recently in the Euros. In the World Cup, well, we've got France, Portugal, England, Portugal, Germany, Italy, Argentina, Netherlands, 2 for England, Spain, England again, France, then Ireland beating Peru in the final in 2078. Weird. England beating Spain in 2082. That's the second time they've done it in the last 4 tournaments. Then Brazil beating Ireland in 2086, and then Argentina winning most recently, beating France. So that is the end of today's experiment. We'll go back and look at Lewis Connolly, because that's a pathetic bio for everything he won. But he won so much, personally and with Leicester. He was fantastic as a manager. It was a lot of fun, this was. Admittedly, not as fun as the comparison twin brother ones of Matt and Luke Campbell. But do you know what? That was one of my favourite videos I've ever produced. And it's because it wasn't anything I did. It was just the way the simulation happened and the story that was unfurled. This was good. I really enjoyed this, but that was such a high benchmark that it hasn't quite lived up to that, I don't think, personally. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you prefer. If you've not seen the other one, go and watch it. But thank you very much for being here for all this amount of time. God knows how long this edit's going to be, but thank you very much. Over an hour and a half recording. I'll try and trim it down as best as I can, but thank you for sticking with it. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Take good care of yourselves, gang, and I'll see you soon.